This is KBOB 89.9 FM, Tulsa. And now streaming 24/7 live from the Eden Media Studio. 24/7 live at KBOB899.com.
Two Dawgs Sports Show, we back, baby. Drone and Yo, you ready to go? Then let's start the show. Two Dawgs are back with a brand new season. Yeah, you know the reason. Sports talk, flavor, got that extra seasoning. Drone and Yo, stay on the go. Looking for scores and stats, then this your show. Two Dawgs, they got the breakdown. Yeah, we throw down in T-Town. Look no further, Dan. You have just found the number one sports talk show. Savage picks from Yo, big dog picks from Drone. Wanna welcome y'all back home. Can't forget the latest news. Yeah, them dudes. Plus we them boys. Please say the noise. Free giveaways. Highlights for the game today. Let's start the show. Come on, I lead the way.
What up? It's the Two Dawgs Sports Talk Show coming at you this Tuesday afternoon here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The temperature done dropped. It's getting hot. I mean, not hot. It's getting cold around here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Temperature later on this week supposed to be in the 40s, but it is still. Football season is heating up. It's getting down to the nitty gritty. You got high school, college football championship this weekend. You got the college football championship, conference championship this weekend. Then the following week, you got the playoffs. Then you got the NFL getting down to the nitty gritty. You got a big game this weekend, 6A1 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You got the Bixby defending champions, Bixby Spartans, against the up-and-coming first-year coach, Mr. Antonio Graham of the Wausau Rams. First year, they in the championship game this week, and they've been blowing everybody out all season long. But last week they had a hard-fought win in the semifinals against Jinx Trojans. They went into triple overtime, and they pulled it out. I believe the score was 30-27. Bixby won against Edmond Memorial 28-9. I believe the score was. And so now they meet this week. It's going to be a heck of a game. They met earlier in the season, and Wausau handled Bixby pretty well. They handled them pretty well, but Bixby has gotten better. Wausau has gotten better, and so I'm looking forward to this game. I think it's going to be a good game. And then in 6A2, you have the Muskogee Roughers, the defending champion Muskogee Roughers. They trying to go for a back-to-back. They play Choctaw, which Choctaw is a heck of a team. They are good. They are disciplined, and they play hard-nosed football. But I think the Muskogee Roughers, I think they can come in and they can handle their business. And it's going to be very interesting. That game was on Saturday night. All the games is down at the University of Central Oklahoma, down at UCO, and down there in the city. So it's going to be very interesting this week. 6A1 game is on Friday night at 7:30. And the 6A2 game is on Saturday night. So, hey, make sure you govern yourself accordingly because it's going to be very interesting, man. I'm looking forward to the Bixby game. What's been going on, yo?
Man, I've just been a lot of places and seen a lot of things, and I see what it boils down to, bro. But you're right about the weather. We had a crazy November, extremely warm. Now the bottom then dropped out. This morning it was 22 degrees. They talk about next week we might have a chance of snow. I'm like, bro, why we just can't stay 60s, 50s? This morning it was 22 degrees. So I'm just like, man.
It's crazy. Hey, but that is this Oklahoma weather, man. And it's getting to the nick and grit. And then, like I said, big football games this week. Next week we got basketball games. We got a hot and heavy basketball game next week. We're going to try to do a remote from that game.
Yeah.
You got the East Central Cardinals against the Booker T. Washington Hornets next. I believe it's supposed to be December 10th at the Hive next week. So I'm checking in on that. That's a heck of a game early during the season because East Central
season just started
just starting, man.
And
just
they
starting.
already, you got to bring your A game.
You got to bring your A game, girls and
boys.
That's gonna be hot and heavy. So
and intense.
It's getting busy, man. But hey, that's how we like it. It's getting close to Christmas. How was your Thanksgiving, man?
I went to Atlanta for Thanksgiving. I took the whole clan with me. It was wonderful. It was wonderful to have my wife with all her family and our family, and just to see everybody and be able to fellowship and eat with everybody. It was they had pretty much they had a spread, bro. We had turkey, ham, ribs, and brisket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's when we talking about ribs.
Did you do anything?
No, I just showed up.
Did they okay? I mean, when they did the ribs and brisket, did they smoke it or did they grill it?
No, they smoked it.
Okay.
They smoke.
Okay.
Big old my partner Pitt down there in Georgia. He kind of know what he doing at that old grill. Hey, Brand, that brisket was like it almost melted in your mouth, bro.
Like butter, though.
Like butter, bro. Then we had, we had greens, we had spinach, we had mac and cheese, dressing, yams, field peas, potato salad. I'm laying just food on top of food on top of food. I was good in food when I left there, bro.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I'm not a turkey lover, so
But you still ain't ever had fried.
No, I still ain't ever had fried turkey.
Bro,
I'm not a turkey lover, man. It's just, and then because on the way there, because I did macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
My wife did the dressing, and then I made a cake, and then I made some homemade chocolate chip cookies. Not no bought them out the freezer section, put them in the oven.
Cut them down. You made.
I made homemade.
Okay.
I made some plain. Then I made some with nuts.
Okay. For your grandkids and for the adults.
No, for everybody, but for me too.
Oh yeah, but which one you want? The nuts or the
I want the nuts. Though.
Okay,
the nuts. So I'm gonna have to make some more for Christmas. My wife, she wanted to make some the ones where you put them in the tin and then put the small Reese's cup in the middle.
Yeah,
she wanted to make some of those. So I'm gonna have to do that for her. But I wish my children wanted me to cook a brisket. I didn't feel like smoking no brisket because we was leaving that following day,
going to Dallas
for our anniversary and for my birthday and stuff. So,
so what'd you do for your what'd you do in Dallas?
We didn't do too much, man. We were just, we hadn't been away in over 2 years. Where it wasn't business related, health related, children related, where it was
just for y'all.
Yeah. So we went away. We didn't do nothing. We went to the Gaylord. We didn't stay at the Gaylord, but we went to Gaylord. Got this Rudolph ice thing event.
Okay.
Where you go and they got the tell the story of Rudolph in ice.
Okay.
So before you go in there, you got to put on a parka. And they tell you to bring your own gloves, your own hat, because it's like 9 degrees up in there.
Oh no.
So it's 9 degrees. So you gotta walk through this thing. So we walked through. We got the parka on and walked through it and take pictures and everything. So
that sounded pretty cool.
So we went and did that, and then some friends of ours recommended somewhere to go eat, and we took their advice and went, man. And I'm like, I learned another lesson.
What's that?
If I'm gonna pay for it and I'm gonna pay a lot of money, go to where I know. I should have went to Ruth Chris, like I started to, and I didn't. We went somewhere else that the people told that we seen, and the food wasn't good. It wasn't up to par.
Now, what kind of food? What kind of?
It was steak,
Okay, it's a
but
steak joint.
but it wasn't
Wasn't root Chris.
it wasn't root Chris, dog. It was the A1 sauce. I don't know if it was a homemade A1 sauce. Didn't taste like A1.
Okay.
I told my wife, I said I just spent a lot of money for some bread,
And
some
meat.
fries that came out of a bag, and some flat Sprite.
Wait a minute. So they wasn't even like naturally cut.
No, man.
Man, if I go to a steak joint,
No, dog.
I don't want no frozen.
No, dog.
I want fresh,
man.
Slice the potatoes
Hey,
up,
man.
put them in the fryer.
Hey, man. The food wasn't good, man. The food was to me. The food wasn't good. The steak
in Atlanta, guess what I saw?
Steak wasn't good. And then no. Hold on, dog.
Okay.
They gave us a free dessert, right? They gave a choice between creme brulee. They said chocolate cake. I don't need creme brulee.
What is creme brulee?
Creme brulee is some kind of pudding that you make with cream, eggs, and sugar, and they torture the top of it, and you break it with your spoon, and I don't do all that. That
sounds like some fancy mess.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds pretty much.
It is.
Okay,
and then they gave us cake, but the kicker is the chocolate cake. It was it's a flourless cake.
Huh?
Flourless, man. Man.
Wait.
Hey, man.
Flourless,
dog. I took a piece of this cake.
Did it stay together?
I put it, yeah.
Okay.
I put it in my mouth.
Dry?
Nasty. When I say nasty, dog, mud pies tasted better. I made better mud pies with my cousins growing up. That tasted better
than what this chocolate non-flourless cake tastes.
Yeah, dog. Nasty.
Y'all need to look at Drone's face right now. He like, dog.
Nasty, gross.
You can't even figure out another word to describe it.
Disgusting.
You just keep going down the rabbit hole. So it's like the 8 layer of nasty.
Imagine a rice cake with cocoa on
it.
And it probably had better flavor than this cake.
Oh man, no.
It was gross, dog. I said, no, I can't do this no more.
You was like, nah nutter. Nah nutter,
dog.
Nah
nutter, dog. We can't. We won't be going. That will be the first and last time I eat a flourless cake.
Okay.
I had to look it up. How do you even make a flourless cake?
You got me, bro. That I thought that was one of the main ingredients.
And a cake?
Yeah.
Me too, dog. Me too. This was a flourless cake. It's just a little circle, and with powdered sugar on it.
Oh no.
And it looked like a cake. It smelled like a cake,
but it ain't cake.
You know how they say if it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a duck.
Yeah.
They lied about that because this looked like a cake, smelled like a cake, but it wasn't a cake.
No, something else.
It was something else, dog. I told you, hey man, I made better mud pies taste better than this, dog. I ain't playing. I said
that's pretty bad.
I said no.
And you in a restaurant?
Yes. I paid a lot of money for some flat Sprite, some bread, and some out of the bag fries.
So how was the steak? Dang, he got quiet. He got quiet as a church mouse. He had that look on his face like, bruh. Don't ask me about that.
Hey man, my wife is a steak connoisseur.
Okay.
That's one thing she do eat leftovers of.
Steak.
It's steak.
Okay.
We brought the steak back to the hotel.
Oh man, y'all don't. Yeah.
She didn't even touch it. She threw it in the trash.
Throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But
That next day we went to Ruth Chris, dog. That next day we went to Ruth Chris.
well, we was in Atlanta, me and my wife, and we were in a store. Yeah, we was in a
Yeah, we're all familiar.
we was in a
We're
grocery
all familiar.
we was in a grocery store, and we saw a Ruth Chris gift card.
Did you get it for me?
Me and my wife thought about it, but I was like, she said, "This is what you need to get Drone for him and his wife for Christmas."
And what happened?
We thinking about it.
I did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we think about it. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
Yeah, we saw that. I was like, "It's a Ruth Chris gift card." She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "This first time I seen one of these."
Yeah, we went to Ruth Chris the next day, dog. Hey man, they brought it out to me. I've been into the state. I just sat there for a while.
And said,
Yeah. That's basically what I did. I said, oh, yeah. That's basically what I did, Trey. That's basically what I did. I was speechless for a while, dog. I was speechless for a while.
Y'all killing me.
That's basically what I did, dog. I was speechless for a while.
Man, y'all can tell if y'all don't know us. Hey, we some foodies, bro. You see, you talk about food and you know it's good. You can't even get the words out. You be like,
then they fry it. I was sitting there eating the fries, dog. I said, oh yeah. But I'm convinced that in Dallas, they done forgot how to put carbonation in their pop. Though I'm convinced that because eating that Ruth Chris, the pop was flat.
Really?
I'm still trying to figure out where's the carbonation.
Oh, flat.
Yeah. But the Rudolph thing that we went to, man,
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I can't believe I paid money to go be in some 9 degrees. But
it's an experience.
it was an experience.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It wasn't. I had on my long johns underneath.
Okay.
I had a sweatshirt on. I went and got some ski gloves.
You wasn't taking no chances.
I had a stocking cap. I wasn't. No, dog. I wasn't. My face was cold. After a while, I told my wife, I said, "Okay, we got to hurry up and moving on.
Yeah, we need to get a bit.
Yeah, it's getting a bit too cold. But hey, that's how it go. You know, that's my weekend. My wife went and did a lot of shopping. She had me traveling all over the place so she can do a lot of shopping. But we enjoyed ourselves. We're gonna have to do it again.
Well, the week before last, I went down and watched the old Hogs play down there in Fayetteville, and I got to really see the difference in what SEC is in Big 12. It's stadium capacity, bro. Stadium capacity is really a big thing, and for if you're a kid from a small town and you go into these games and you're not really used to that atmosphere, it can be intimidating. Like when I went to the Sooners, when they go Boomer and the whole crowd go Sooner, and you like, man, these people are serious. Well, the Hogs is the same way. When they get the kickoff and everybody go, woo, pig, suey, you think you done lost it, but like these people done lost their mind. But they serious Hogs fan. Like I saw guys that's been there. It seemed like they lifers. Like at OU, you know the old man was that you see in the season ticket area, drone. They got the white OU shirt on, the tan hat, and they got the old school Nikes on.
Yeah.
With the cargo shorts.
Yeah.
And you be like how many OU games y'all come to? And they be, oh yeah, we been coming to like OU since '79.
Yeah. But that's the SEC. That's the whole reason why the SEC, they still talking about Alabama making the playoff, which is the craziest thing. So let's segue into this.
Okay.
How in the world is Alabama still being considered to make the playoffs. Alabama.
When they got beat 24-3?
Yeah.
24 on national TV.
Yes.
Big 7 o'clock game.
Yes. This is crazy. SEC can lose 2, 3, 4 games, and they're still being considered
In the championship.
to be in the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ole Miss still has a chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah. But look at their schedules. Look at the schedules that the SEC is playing.
I don't care.
You playing multiple teams that's in the top 10. Multiple teams.
So are we gonna look at the schedule and look at the schedule, or are we gonna talk about wins or losses? So if you're gonna just look at the schedule, then take away the wins or losses.
Well, okay. Like I understand why Boise and Notre Dame is there, but I don't understand how Notre Dame is ranked so high when their strength of schedule is so low. Name me a team that's in the top 20 that they didn't beat. I think the only team they didn't beat was, did they beat Navy?
Yeah.
Okay, I think Navy is the only team they didn't beat. Now look who Texas. Texas has one loss, and it's to who? Georgia.
So here's the projection. We're talking about college football right now.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Here it is right here. Let me put my glasses on.
Oh man.
So we can really get so I can make sure that I'm reading
what you see.
What I see.
Okay.
And how the week the brackets have
like
swung open.
Yeah, because like Ohio State losing.
And how Alabama
is still in the mix.
End of the day.
Still in the mix.
And so what this is telling me right now, because all you have is the championship games that's left.
Right. So
there's only certain teams that's supposed to make it into the college football playoff from those championship games.
Okay.
That is the winner of Arizona State and Iowa State.
The Big 12 champion.
The Big 10.
Which is Penn State and Oregon.
And they already slated to be up in there.
Okay. But one of them is going to get a home game. Second round.
But we talking about that's going to make the playoffs, though. We talking about this. Yeah. We ain't talking about home game. We talking about that's just making the playoffs.
Okay.
Then you have
the ACC. Which is what? Clemson and SMU.
And SMU. Yeah. Which SMU is going to be in there. I don't care if Clemson probably do win. I can't see them putting probably Clemson in there, which...
Well, they automatically make it. Don't the champion already made automatically?
I still think that will still go off the ranking too. Depends on how high they're ranked.
Okay, but I thought it was the SEC, the Big 12, the Big 10, the ACC, and whatever the Mountain West.
All depends on how they're ranked. So if Clemson win it, but if they're ranked like number 14.
Then
Boise, they can be beat out where they can't make it.
True.
So here it is. Here is right now, as of today. This is the first round bye. Oregon, Texas, SMU, Boise State.
Okay.
Texas and Georgia playing the SEC game this weekend.
Right.
Do you think they're gonna leave either one of them out? If Texas lose, you think they're gonna keep Texas out?
No, because that's the only their second loss. But they might be. I don't see
no, listen to me.
Okay.
If Texas lose, you think they're gonna keep Texas out?
They got two losses, and both their losses is gonna be to Georgia.
And if Georgia lose, you think they're gonna keep Georgia out?
No.
Okay.
But you want the best 12 teams?
Right. So see where I'm going here now.
Okay.
All right. And now here's the brackets. You got Arizona State. At the end of the day, Arizona State will play Penn State. Arizona State win this weekend, which I think Arizona State is going to beat Iowa State. They already in their slot right there. They ain't moved. They ain't moved last week. They ain't moved this week. So no matter whether Arizona State win or whatever, we know Arizona State is going to be at least 12.
Okay.
Penn State and Ohio State. No, Penn State and who playing this weekend?
In Oregon.
Oregon. Penn State and Oregon play this weekend. I believe
Both of them, man.
I believe if Oregon beat Penn State, I believe Penn State might be out.
Okay.
Penn State has lost what? 2 games?
Yes.
I think I can't see them putting a third team in from the Big Ten of Penn State. Indiana is the default team. They don't play no more. They done. Indiana's, according to this, is probably going to be in the playoff. They at Georgia. Georgia's number 7. If Georgia loses to Texas and they don't get blown out, say they lose by 3 points, you think Georgia's going to go from 7 to 12 or 7 to 13?
Nah. But okay, keep going.
Notre Dame don't play no more.
Right.
They in.
See, that's what I don't get, bro.
Alabama is in at number 11. Tennessee is in at number 9. This is basically right here. What you see right here,
It's probably gonna be the playoff.
it's probably the playoff.
So is Boise State gonna be in this conversation?
Probably so.
Okay, so
Boise State got first round bye.
okay, so this is what I want to know. So it's 10, but if Tennessee is like number 14?
Tennessee right now number 9.
Okay, Tennessee. So all these teams are not gonna get in, bro.
These are the teams right now that's slated.
Give me,
and there's only
give me 1 through 12. Give me 1 through 12.
1 through 12. You have Oregon, Texas, SMU, Boise State. That's top 4.
Now give me the rankings. Give me
That's the rankings. That's top 4.
Oh, so Boise State is number 4 now?
Yep.
Okay, keep going. Who's number 5?
Penn State.
Number 5? Okay. So even if they lose to Oregon, they're not going to drop out of 12. If they're number 5.
That's it.
Okay, who's number 6?
Notre Dame. Notre Dame don't play no more. They stuck.
That's whack.
Notre Dame don't play no more. They done.
Okay. So number 7.
Georgia.
Okay, number 8.
Ohio State. They don't play no more. They done.
So
they in there. They ain't going nowhere.
Okay, who number 10?
Number 9. It's Tennessee. They done. They don't go nowhere.
Okay.
They not gonna move. Tell me, how you gonna move me out and I ain't played? Number 10 is Indiana. They not going nowhere.
Okay. Number 11 is
Alabama.
And number 12
is Arizona State.
Okay. Okay.
This is the bracket that we're dealing with for next week. I mean, for the playoff. This is it right here.
Okay. Well,
you got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 SEC teams.
Texas, Georgia,
Bama,
Tennessee. Okay. So if A&M beats Texas,
4 SEC teams, 4 Big Ten.
So it's only for 1 Big 12, 1 Mountain West, 1 Independent, and 1 ACC.
Which is SMU.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Well, I knew it. Well, we kind of knew that it was going to be SEC Big Ten dominated, but this is what I want to know.
Now think about this though.
Okay.
If you got SMU and you got Clemson.
Okay.
SMU has lost what, 1 game this year or none?
I think 1.
SMU record is what?
11-1 or 10-1, something like that.
They're 11-1.
11-1.
Clemson's 9-3. So I got to play this championship game. SMU loses. Clemson win. They take Clemson over me,
Yep.
and I only lost one game, I only lost one conference game, which was the championship game.
Yep.
Think about that.
I understand what you're saying. It doesn't make a lot of sense. But to me, they're going to have to start putting the strength of schedule back into this. Because to me, Notre Dame always is going to end up in the playoffs because they play so many.
And the one game I lost is against BYU, 18-15 by 3 points at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. And I think BYU is what? In the middle of Big 12 now?
They come out fourth.
Yeah, kind of in the middle.
But they was at the very top, and they lost their last two games.
Yes.
So think about that. Do this make any kind of sense? So I lose my championship game,
and I'm out.
But Clemson in?
Yep.
What would it look like? What if the committee say no? We're not putting Clemson won the conference championship, ACC championship game, but we still putting SMU in over Clemson. They got the better record. I wouldn't have an issue with it.
Well, just like in college basketball, there's an automatic bid, and then there's on the bubble teams. If you win your conference championship, you automatically in the dance. So if you win your conference championship, if you make it to the conference championship game and you are the conference champion, you get an automatic bid in a home game. That's just, fair is fair. That's how it's always been. You get the automatic bid. What if you win your conference championship? Right.
I'm just saying this whole thing right here. I'm still trying to figure out how Alabama even got back up in here, and that's the kicker right there for me.
Strength of schedule.
I don't give a hoots.
I'm just saying.
I don't give a hoots about Alabama's strength of schedule. Alabama should not be at number 11 in consideration in the cotton picking playoff. Not nada. Not one inkling of consideration to be in the playoff.
Okay. Do you consider Alabama?
No, not this year.
Crimson Tide.
Not this year.
One of the best 12 teams in the nation.
Not this year.
Okay. So give me your top 12 teams.
Hey, man.
Look at take his glasses off.
Alabama just got beat by OU.
24-3.
OU just got blew out by LSU.
They're supposed to.
Who Alabama just beat the week before OU.
I understand that.
But you say Alabama should be.
Yes.
In the playoff.
Yes. Yes.
Alabama got beat by Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
But Alabama should be in the playoff.
Okay. Who has Notre Dame beat to give them a consideration of being being ranked number, what was it, 4 or 5?
But they only lost one game.
But who have they played? You play Air Force and you play Middle Tennessee State and you play Appalachian State.
Don't get me wrong. I think the preferential treatment that Notre Dame get, because they signed this contract and people allowed Notre Dame to have this type of contract and didn't hold them to no stipulations. Those are the dodo heads that need to be hit with a mallet.
And allowing them to still be independent?
Yes, and allow them to have this contract and to put Notre Dame on this high pedestal. Do I think Notre Dame should be up in there? No.
Okay.
Probably not.
That's all. I just want to see if we agree
Probably
on that.
not. But the point is, Notre Dame only lost one game.
On a bubblegum schedule.
If Notre Dame done lost 2 or 3, excuse me, the games Alabama lost against bubblegum teams.
But they're in a much tough.
But the game.
They're in
excuse me. Before that Vanderbilt game, what was Coach Saban saying?
You better watch the Vanderbilt game.
No, he didn't.
What'd he say?
He said Vanderbilt was the pushovers of the SEC, basically.
Okay.
And they got beat by Vanderbilt. Don't get me wrong, Vanderbilt was a lot better this year. A whole lot better. And they played their tails off this year. Okay. And probably could have beat a lot more teams than SEC this year. Don't get me wrong. But still.
Okay. So
you're Bama. You are Alabama Crimson Cotton Picking Tide.
True.
And you got beat by Vanderbilt.
True.
OU, hey, different name, different aspect.
Okay, so let's do a little bit of comparison. Okay, Bama played Ole Miss, Tennessee. Who else? Did they play Texas? No, they didn't play Texas. They played Florida. Man, they scheduled us. The SEC schedule is.
It's not about the SEC schedule. Everybody want to keep putting up the schedule. I get it, but you lost. It's different if you didn't lose, but you lost. Sooner or later, you gotta go. You gotta get knocked down a notch. You lost. Period.
But to me, if you were playing top 20 and your record is 4-3, and then you're undefeated against everybody that's not a top 20 team.
You want to know what they holding their hat on because Alabama beat Georgia.
They beat one of the best teams in the country.
And came back the next week and let Vanderbilt put 40 on them.
Yeah, laid an egg. And then turned around, beat somebody else.
And then beat South Carolina by 2.
Yeah.
Then got beat by Tennessee.
Tennessee ain't good. They beat the Dawgs off OU.
I'm just saying.
It's the SEC, bro. You come out if you the champion of the SEC, you are battle tested.
But we ain't talking about being battle tested. We ain't testing no ships. We ain't doing no crash car dummies like the car commercial. Hey. We ain't testing no cars.
But you're battle tested.
We ain't talking about battle tested.
Okay, so tell me.
This ain't no be all you can be Army.
Okay, Ohio State. How many ranked teams have they played? They ain't played as many as the SEC team played. I put money on that. That's all I'm saying. The type of competition you are facing in the SEC is much tougher than any other college division there is. Because every other week you're facing a top 20 team.
But that's besides the point.
That should be
Alabama
the point.
Alabama should not be up there. Period.
Well, I don't think Boise should be up there, or Notre Dame, or Indiana.
But they done won the game that they played.
And then got the doors blown off of them when they played Ohio State. Got the doors blown off of them. Doors. Not doors. Doors.
Who?
Indiana. You get on national TV, you undefeated. Ohio State come into town and whoop that tail.
Hold on. I'm not saying Indiana should be up in there. But Indiana only lost one game. Alabama done lost
Ohio
3.
State. Okay, Ohio State lost to Michigan.
It's different. It's different if Alabama done lost maybe 1. I give them 2. But they done lost 3.
Okay, they lost
3, dog. 3.
Vanderbilt. Who else they lose to? OU
and Tennessee.
And Tennessee. Okay, Tennessee was ranked what?
It don't matter.
They lost to a ranked team.
It don't matter. They done lost 3 games.
And
It's different than I give them 2. They done lost 3. 3.
And I bet you their strength of schedule
Let
is
Notre
top
Dame
20.
be done lost 2. Notre Dame probably wouldn't be up in there.
I don't think Notre Dame, whatever their record is now, shouldn't be up in there. If you play a cupcake schedule and you play a Middle Tennessee State and you play Appalachian,
Okay, so if Alabama done lost 4 games, they still should be up in there?
no, most definitely not.
Okay, so 4 is your limit.
I'm just saying.
4 is your cutoff?
No, with Notre Dame, if they lose 1 game, they shouldn't be in there with their cupcake schedule. Because I know they strength of schedule got to be in the hundreds. They got to be 99 to they in the lower. They on the lower fifth of the division of college football.
So 4 is your cutoff.
Yes, but in the SEC, 3 games.
Yes.
3. So if you 8-3 and you lost 2 games to unranked opponents and lost to a ranked opponent, that means you just not good. But everybody else you didn't beat. You didn't beat at least 3 top 10 teams, but you lost to 1.
Don't get me wrong. I didn't say that you wasn't good. I said because you lost 3 games, you should not be in the playoff.
I'm just saying your strength of schedule.
You lost 3 games. You should not be in the playoff.
But everybody's
period.
schedule is. I could see that if everybody's schedule was equal.
Was OU Top Gun this year?
They were ranked at the beginning of the year.
No. Was OU Top Gun this year?
No.
Was Vanderbilt Top Gun this year?
No.
So strength of the team. Where would you rank OU?
Well, I think
if you put them against any other team.
Well, they're
if OU was in the Big 12 this year, what would they be ranked?
Oh, they probably in the top 5 because they probably would have went undefeated.
So they wouldn't have won the Big 12.
Yes, they probably would have. But their schedule is not as tough as it is in SEC. You playing Texas Tech, you playing Baylor, you playing Kansas State, Kansas. That's not Florida, Mississippi State, LSU, Tennessee, Ole Miss.
Okay. All right.
Texas A&M. You talking about dogs. We're talking about dogs. Big dogs. We ain't talking about like your big dog and small dog bark. Big 12 is small dog bark. SEC big dog. So that's all I'm saying. Strength of schedule should matter. That's why I don't understand why Boise's in there. Who did Boise play?
Strength of schedule do matter until you lose 3 games.
So 3 is your cutoff.
Yes.
So Indiana, who did they play besides Ohio State?
Only lost 1 game.
Okay, but they lost to Ohio State.
That's it.
Who did they beat?
It don't matter. They only lost 1 game.
Okay, but who did they beat?
They only lost 1 game.
Who did they beat?
Everybody else was in the Big 10 that was on their schedule. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they had a dominant schedule. I never said they had a dominant schedule.
I think strength of schedule should be a requirement.
I think their strength of schedule do matter.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm not saying strength of schedule don't matter.
Okay. So then what are you saying?
Until you lost 1, maybe 2 games. Strength of schedule. But once you lost 3, no, dog. No.
So you have to be a 10-win team to be considered for the playoffs. That's what you think should be the criteria. A 10-win team. You must win 10 games to be.
You can't be done lost 3 games.
Okay, well, all of them play 12. So if you you saying you have to be 10-2 or better.
Yes.
So even though
if you don't have nobody else, then we go down to the next criteria.
Okay, so I'll give you an example. Let's say San Jose State. They don't play nobody that's in the top 30. They go undefeated. They should be in the playoffs. As a Mountain 10.
Oh, hold on. Who else is up there?
I'm just
Hold on. Listen to what I said. Strength of schedule matters.
Okay.
Until you done lost 3 games.
Right, but they undefeated.
No.
I'm just giving you a hypothetical.
No. Strength of schedule matters. So if I have a 2-loss Alabama team and a San Jose team, no, put Alabama. 2 losses. Strength of schedule.
Okay.
But 3? No, dog.
Okay.
You don't eliminate yourself.
It
don't mean I'm put San Jose up in there. Because there's someone else.
Okay.
There's another school up in there that's trust me, there's a whole lot better and it has a better strength of schedule
than San Jose. Okay. So, okay. I think the number 13, 14, and 15 ranked team in the nation are all SEC. Because I think Ole Miss is right on the outside looking in. I think Texas A&M is right on the outside looking in, and I think LSU is right on the outside looking in. So is what 4 teams in the SEC, but there are 7 teams that's in the top 15. So over half of the schools in the top 15 is SEC. So that's why I'm saying strength of schedule matters. So Alabama then lost 3 games in the SEC, but they have beaten at least 3 ranked teams. I think Indiana only faced, 2 ranked teams.
So what you have Alabama at 11. You have Miami at 12.
Okay.
And I think Miami too high.
And the way they just got they doors blown off last week.
Then you got Ole Miss.
That's what I'm saying. SEC.
Then you got South Carolina.
SEC. And ain't 10 Ole Miss. Ole Miss got to be right up there.
Hold on. That's all it's giving me right now. Hold on. That's where it's at.
That's what all the teams that are outside looking in, like 8-Ball MJG album, is all SEC. So when you're playing that strength of schedule and you're playing that many ranked teams, having 3 losses is not that bad. And that's why they're still being considered in the college playoff championship, in the playoffs.
Okay, so here you go. You got South Carolina 14. Arizona State is 15. But Arizona State is up there because they're in the Big 12.
Right, and they're the highest. And if they win the conference championship, they're going to be in, but they might not get a home game.
They will be at 12.
Yeah, they'll be at 12. Yeah,
unless Boise State lose to the Mountain West Championship
on Friday,
and Arizona State win, then they'll jump and
get the home game.
And they'll jump into Boise State's spot, and Boise State will jump
into where Arizona State.
And so then you got 16 is Iowa State, 17 is Clemson, 18 is BYU, 19 is Missouri, 20 is UNLV, 21 is Illinois, 22 is Syracuse, 23 is Colorado. I think, to me personally, Colorado's ranked too low.
Yes.
I think Colorado should be above BYU.
True. But you got a lot of haters against Prime because Prime doesn't do it the way that they want you to build a team.
So, but we talked good. We got 8 minutes left. Let's talk a little bit NFL here.
Okay.
This past weekend, You had some pretty good games. One of the main games of the week was the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens, and once again the Baltimore Ravens uh, laid an egg.
um,
Once again, they laid an egg, and Philadelphia came out and they did. Philadelphia did what they did, and it was.
let me start.
I just can't figure Baltimore out. I know that Justin Tucker played a big issue.
Yes,
But
I usually automatic, and he's missing kicks. But you see, they didn't miss this weekend. 24 kicks were missed.
well, right now, but my thing is, but even there with Justin Tucker missing, it's just that I just can't figure Baltimore out. One week they world beaters, next week they stinking up a joint. I still think they need a bona fide
Number
one receiver, which they do not have. The defense is finally coming along, but the offense is shaky. Philadelphia defense is starting to play better.
Yes.
The offense is still not, because the passing game is still not there where it need to be for Philadelphia.
But Drone, let's go on and get this right. Philadelphia is kind of old school. They really passing the ball so they can run the ball. That's where they're most dominant, because they have them 350-pound boys, and they get to leaning on you, and and then because second half, Barkley averages 8.2 a carry.
No,
second half.
let's really tell the truth. What they figured out was Jalen Hurts is not that dude when it comes to passing the ball, and it's better to run the ball than throw it. That's what they figured out. Because if you look at it, when they went to the Super Bowl, they were running the ball more than they were throwing it.
Yes, but now
why were they doing that?
Because the strength is their offensive line,
and because Jalen Hurts wasn't that dude throwing the ball.
Okay.
Now, I didn't say he couldn't throw, but he's not that dude.
Well, when you have they upgraded their back, so because Swift is not Saquon. When you upgrade, it's like going from perfect example. Okay, you got a Dodge Charger, you got the SXT, which is the 6-cylinder. The next one is the RT, and then you have the SRT, and then you have the Scat Pack. So what Philadelphia did, they had an SRT, and they was like, "Oh yeah, this is cool. This is rad. This is cool." Then they went and got them a Scat Pack, and now you got that Scat Pack. When you turn them on, it's a whole different sound.
But what were they trying to do more of last year? It wasn't that Swift them couldn't run the ball. But what were they trying to do more of last year? Jalen signed a new contract.
Yeah.
And what were they trying to do more of last year?
What, throw the ball?
Thank you.
But
they were out of what got them there. They were out of what out of Jalen's expertise. This year, what happened was
they upgraded their back.
No. Also, they started at the beginning of the year. Where Kellen Moore started at the beginning of the year, he started doing what they was doing last year. And realized somebody put a bug in his ear and said, "Hey, dude, that don't work here. We can't do that. That's not Jalen's expertise." And if you notice, what they were running at the beginning of the year done shifted. Now they're running the ball more and passing less.
Well, for one, most of the time they're having a lead. Second, when you're averaging 8.2 yards second half, that's almost a first down every time you touch the ball. That's because your offensive line has created lanes for Saquon. Because Saquon is breaking 70 yards, 50 yards second half.
Why? But listen to what I'm saying. They done shifted the offense to what the expertise is, to what got them there when they went to the Super Bowl. That's what they've done.
Okay, but Jalen. Okay, Philly didn't win it, and they won it with who? I forgot the dude's name. Who was the backup quarterback the year they won it? I forgot his name.
I know who you're talking about.
The bum.
Yeah.
Okay. They was running the football then. Then Jalen went to the Super Bowl. But then they went and upgraded their back. Swift is not Saquon.
It don't matter. They still had a running game, and they went away from their running game. When Jalen signed that contract last year, that's why he had more interceptions, because they went away from the running game. It wasn't that Swift couldn't run the ball. They had a two-headed monster where they could run the ball, plus they had Jalen in the backfield. They went away from that.
That was play calling.
Right. It was play calling. They went away from that.
Because Kellen wants to throw the ball.
And now Kellen Moore, he started there at the beginning of this season. Then I think what happened was a light bulb and somebody went and kicked him in the behind or in the ear or whatever they did and said, hey, dude, we need to get back to what got us here when we went to the Super Bowl with Jalen. His pass attempts decreased. They started running the ball more, using him more in the running game, running Saquon more, passing less. Using those big hogs up front, and the offense started looking totally different. And the points started going up.
Well, you actually have a closer. You actually have
you just can't say you right. You just can't say I see what you're talking about.
No, because
you just can't say it. That's what happened.
I see an upgrade.
Oh,
I see an upgrade. When you upgrade your position and you now can do this, and then you have an offensive line that's as dominant as the Eagles is, and they can get they average 8.2 yards a carry second half. 8.2 yards a carry second half. That's not by coincidence.
I didn't say it was. I ain't said it was. I'm not saying they didn't do an upgrade. But what I'm saying is they shifted and went back to what got them there.
So
we all know Kellen Moore, and you know Kellen Moore. If you don't stop all this craziness, you know good and well Kellen Moore. You done experienced Kellen Moore as a Dallas Cowboy fan and what Kellen Moore does.
He like to throw that thing.
And what is he doing?
He throwing that thing.
No, he ain't. He running that thing. He ain't throwing that thing.
Thank you, Trey. I needed that. I needed that so bad.
He's running that thing. We must run up out of here. It's time to get up out of here. We had a good show for you today. We back next week. And we'll let you know if we're going to go live next week. We're going to do a remote, but we're running up out of here. We love you. Thank you. Let's do some quick picks real quick. Hold on. Let's get this in. Hit that music, Trey.
I needed that one so bad.
All right, Packers Lions.
Give me the pack. Now give me the Lions. Lions playing at home. Lions. Thursday night.
Browns Steelers.
Steelers.
Saints Giants.
Saints.
Jets Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Jaguars, Titans.
Titans.
Falcons, Vikings.
Vikings.
Panthers, Eagles.
Eagles. Blowout.
Raiders, Bucks.
Buccaneers.
Seahawks, Cardinals.
Seahawks.
Bears, 49ers.
Ooh, give me the Bears.
Bills, Rams.
Bills.
Chargers, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Bengals, Cowboys.
Cowboys. They playing at my home Monday night, right? Yeah.
Georgia, Texas.
Give me the Longhorns.
Penn State, Oregon.
Give me Penn State. Give me Penn State.
Iowa State, Arizona State.
Arizona State.
Clemson, SMU.
SMU. Give me the Mustangs. I saw them live last year.
All right. There we go.
Hey, man.
Yes, sir.
This football season has been wonderful. With a capital W, bruh. Wonderful.
Oh, it's been awesome.
Yes.
It's been awesome.
Yes.
It's been awesome.
Awesome with a capital A. We can't beat it.
It's been an awesome.
From the MVP to the Heisman to week in and week out, from concussions to, I mean, you can't beat this, bro. You can't write a better script.
All right. Our scripture we're ending on tonight is John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. All right, everybody, make sure that you show a little more love. This is year of Thanksgiving. This is the holiday season. Show more love. Show love to someone that you don't know. Show us more love to someone that you know.
Show love to people driving.
Just show love, period.
Ah.
You bark at us.
We bark back. Root.
This is KBOB 89.9 FM, Tulsa. And now streaming 24/7 live from the Eden Media Studio. 24/7 live.